Hello, Pokemon trainers! Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video here on iStarly TV. Today I'm going to show you the best methods for level grinding in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, I will just start by just getting right into it. The best ways to level grind in Scarlet and Violet are either to farm raids, so just by doing a ton of like 5 and even 6-star raids, you can accumulate a ton of experience candy. Also, with the Charizard event that they did recently, you were able to get a lot of large and extra large experience candies by spamming those raids over and over again, and you just rack up so many experience candies. So if you missed out on those, or if you did a lot of them and you're waiting for them to come back, the Charizard raid will actually be back. I believe in about a week or two, they're actually going to be bringing it back. So in that event, you will be able to once again just spam those Charizard raids with Fluttermane or Azumarill or whatever. I'm sorry, they're 7-star raids, and just get a ton of candies that way. So that's another easy way to get a lot of candies. And even if you can't do the Charizard raids, doing 5-star raids will get you a lot of large candies. Doing 6-star raids will also get you a good amount of large and even extra large candies if you've unlocked 6-star raids, which means you need to have beaten the game. But again, even 4-star raids can give you a lot of maybe large candies as well if you just grind them all out. So a quick tip that I have for grinding raids, if you're just looking to farm items and candies and stuff like that, is if you do all the raids throughout your map, you just kind of go along, fly to the Pokemon centers where there's raids close by, and then just beat those raids easily. Like if you have a strong Pokemon or a few strong Pokemon that can help you destroy raids, like Fluttermane, for example, or Iron Hands or whatever. You can do all the raids, and then all you need to simply do is just go to the home menu and change your system clock forward 1 day. As simple as that. You go to date and time, make sure you turn this off, synchronized clock via your internet, and then you go move your day forward, click OK, and then when you go back to your game, the raids will change. It'll basically count it as a new day in the game, and all the raids will change, so you'll have an opportunity to do more raids. That's how you can do multiple 6-star raids in a day. You can just do as many 6-star raids as you want just by changing your clock forward. And when the Charizard event is live, you can do that and do multiple Charizard raids. So that's one example, or one way to get a lot of candy, which is a great way to level grind. Now, if you don't want to do that, or you maybe don't have access to those things, basically just killing a bunch of Chanseys. You see over there's Chansey. Chansey is a decently rare Pokemon, and it appears pretty rarely, but also in a lot of different areas in the game. I'm just going to go ahead and look for Chansey here, and we'll take a look at its habitat. So there you see it on the map. Chansey is actually pretty common throughout these areas. Well, not common, but this is where you can find Chansey. It's actually pretty rare, in fact. So all of these areas that are highlighted in orange are where you can find Chansey throughout the map. So basically just go to these areas, and I guess if you want, you can just kind of cross your fingers and hope you get lucky with that. Alternatively, there's a way that you can kind of make it more likely that Chanseys spawn, and of course that's going to be by making a sandwich that increases normal type encounter rates. So you look at the Pokemon around here. I'm actually trying to look for a spot where I can do a picnic, but there's so many Pokemon. If you look at all these Pokemon around here, you'll notice Bearticks and Golducks and Flamigos and one Chansey. But if I make this sandwich that increases normal type spawn, you'll start seeing a lot of Chanseys. So I actually forgot to show you in a second. After this, I'll show you where I am, where to find what I found to be the best place with the higher level Chanseys. So I think what I'm looking for is this one right here. Now there's probably a better sandwich that'll do encounter power normal level 3, but this one I found to be pretty reliable, and the ingredients are not that hard to find. The ingredients are rice, jalapeno, tomato, mayonnaise, and then the thing under rice is actually curry powder. So I thought it was pepper at first. I stocked up on pepper, and I was like, why can't I make this sandwich? It turns out it's actually curry powder. So make sure you find where to buy curry powder in the game. I forgot. I think it was in, I believe it was in either Medali or one of the other. There's a lot of different locations, and I'll post a link in the description that shows where you can find these ingredients. But basically you make this sandwich, and it'll increase the spawn rate of Chanseys. So let me go ahead and start by doing that. And I hate this mini game. I'm sure a lot of you do too. This will show you how to do it. I don't think I'm probably doing it inefficiently, but whatever. I just want to kind of get this out of the way as quickly as possible. One trick that I actually learned is actually when you're making a sandwich, because especially when you're making higher level sandwiches, you put more ingredients. You can actually drop the bun. The bun or the top bun actually doesn't count or doesn't matter. So even if you just throw it over there, you'll still get the rewards or the boosts that the sandwich would give you. So you can kind of do that to save yourself the headache of accidentally dropping it on the ingredients and like everything spilling, because sometimes the ingredients are really wonky and really annoying to work with. So let's watch this ugly cutscene of me eating it, and then we'll kind of, get into the Chansey farming. So there you see it, encounter power normal level 2. Basically, if you find anything that says encounter power normal, you're pretty much good to go. I don't think the level 1 or level 2 or level 3 matters all that much, because if you're walking around a big open area, you're going to see a good amount of Chanseys anyways. And then, as you can already see, I'm already starting to spawn a lot of Chanseys here. Whereas before, like I said, it was a lot of like bear ticks and golducks and stuff like that. So here's a bunch of Chanseys already. They're in the 40s. And once again, just looking on my map, basically wherever you are in the game, you can look at the map I showed you of Chansey's location and just go in that area, make the sandwich, and they'll start spawning a lot more frequently. But where I am in particular is basically the northernmost point of the map. So if we look at the Great Crater, you basically just go straight north from there. And I go to this Pokemon Center, North Province Area 3, because it's the closest one. And then basically in this whole area from where I am forward, this whole green area as well, this is where one of the Team Star bosses, I think the Fairy Team Star boss is. This is where Chanseys spawn pretty frequently. And then again, they're in the 40s. I've encountered them as high as level 47. And so depending on what level your Pokemon are, you can easily just kind of farm these and just get a ton of experience. And the sandwich lasts for 30 minutes. So basically you get 30 minutes of grinding Chanseys. Now there is a better area here. Not here, but if you're far enough in the game, if you've kind of beaten the game, you can go to the 0 gate. I guess this is kind of a spoiler for post-game stuff, or in particular for like the final story of the game. If you go to the 0 gate and then you go to the research station number 3, there's a little kind of hidden cave where Chanseys spawn decently commonly as well. And again, we're going to go to research station number 3, and I'll show you where to go to kind of... It's kind of a hidden location. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Chanseys spawn in other places in Area 0, but in general, these are where I found the highest level Chanseys to be. Also, the area where I was just at, North Province Area 3, I've also seen Blissey's there as well, and obviously, as you would guess, Blissey is pretty common. So here, we're going to start seeing a lot more Giraffarigs and Farigirafs because they are normal types, but right when you come out of the research station, you're just kind of going to go forward. You're going to go to the left here and ignore that big cavern over there. So you're going to come to the left and then basically go straight towards that tree right there, the tree that you see ahead of me. Right before you get to that tree, or right when you get to that tree, rather, you're going to make a left. So right at the tree, you're going to make a left. And right here, there's a screaming tail or scream tail. Now, this is the cave where you find Chanseys in Area 0, and these Chanseys are higher levels than the ones that I was at. So here we go. There's already a Chansey right there. This one is level 55. Chansey is funny. She's kind of cute. If she sees you, she gets scared and runs away, but you can just throw the Pokeball at her. If she runs too far away, though, she will despawn. So make sure you're aware of that. Either sprint towards her or throw a Pokeball at her back, and you will initiate the battle with her. So far I've only seen one. Usually when I've done this though, I've started, yeah, there's, that might be the same one, but there's another one. Okay, yeah. Oh, and there's another one over there. Yeah, now I'm starting to see a lot of Chanseys. So yeah, this is another great area to farm Chanseys. And I also forgot, the lucky egg item is given to you by Jack, however you say it. I believe once you get to the Montenevro gym, is that how you say it? The ghost type gym with Rhyme. Yeah, once you get here, get to this gym, Jack will be there and he will give you the lucky egg. So obviously if one of your Pokemon is holding the lucky egg item, they're going to get even more experience. And I guess because I'm talking about all this, I might as well showcase what I'm talking about here. So obviously experience in this game is calculated, I believe, off of the opponent's HP. So because Chansey has such a massive HP stat, that's why it gives so much experience, but also depending on your Pokemon's level, it kind of scales accordingly. So if I have higher level Pokemon, obviously I'm going to be getting a little bit less experience than if I have like a level 20 Pokemon in my party holding a Lucky Egg. They're going to get a ton of experience from this Chansey. So I'm just going to easily knock it out with the Mach Punch, and we're just going to take a look at how much experience it gives you. I believe Chanseys in this area will probably be maybe as low as 53 and as high as possibly 59. So this is a good way if you want to just kill some time, throw on a YouTube video or Netflix or Spotify or something, and then just basically for about 30 minutes just farm Chanseys, and you'll get a decent amount of experience for that. Also, if you can find a sandwich that gives you experience power, that can also help, but that might also override the normal encounter power, which lets all these Chanseys spawn in the first place. But either way, those are some tips and tricks for leveling post game, and even not post game. I guess if you're trying to level up to beat the Elite Four or any of the other stories, this is a good way to do that. So I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos. Also click the bell for notifications when I make new videos, and comment below, what are your plans for leveling up your Pokemon in this game? Do you have a better method than I do? Let me know in the comments, and I can pin the comment if someone has a better method, and we can all learn from that. So thank you very much. I'll see you all next time.